Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys looking good early off to the 2-0 start. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from the Windy City. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Chicago. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And some good block with the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll throw this one away. Incomplete. Receivers blanketed everywhere he looked. Gonna bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not gonna get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that grabs him. He does a good job of staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive. And that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, if he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds, if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. He's going to have that first down, working his way to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll send their tight end left. Now this time they'll look to throw. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He takes off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set of downs. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. One of the tight ends motions right. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Throw on the run is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Out to his right. He'll try to run for it. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Good snap, good hold, good hit. And the visitors will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The home team's offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll see if they can put something together here Beginning with 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Offside. Defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They face 2nd down and 7.
Just a great drive, really from start to finish, but you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready for their 2nd possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, faking the give. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get big yardage on the deep ball. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
Here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now a timeout for injury. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? Blitz coming, he'll throw it. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tag short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At the 50-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
1st down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Picked up by the defense. Inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the first down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 7.
One of the tight ends in motion right. That's over the middle and intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
At the 29-yard line.
2nd and 7. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Those simple routes over the middle, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The visitors' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. It is 2nd and 6. On the draw, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. fourth down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Whoa! And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
on play action. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. They need 8 as they come up for third down. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On fourth down, out comes the punter.
Results in a fourth down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. He'll get this out to his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Up the middle they go. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And he'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Easy cross midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards. First down, Chicago.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 15. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up third and fourth. To the tight end motioning left here. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is third and 9. Back to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And now here comes the punt team, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. This will be returnable from his own 15. And it's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third and 10.
Third and 10.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. They're all set to kick this one away. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. And he got rid of that that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now second.
They'll try again
10.
here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Chicago.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Trying to fight Brady, see if he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. They'll try to run. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 21. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The backfield's empty here for 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Exiting the pocket right. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At the 33-yard line.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
7 yards to go.
The throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
3rd and 2.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. It looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
22-yard line.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Handoff as they try to run it here. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught. Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The gun, he'll throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Quick throw taken in, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Throw Throwing now from the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here is 2nd and 7. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. Going over the middle. This one is complete. Here we go. This is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Chicago.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end right. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, if we finish any of these drives, now they finally do, we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game. All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost him now. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continued out of bounds. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. 2nd and 6 coming up.
To number 45. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. There's that man again. Another catch. pressure time. No timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.